tie her to the bed if you have to.
And what if I can't?
Think of the alternative.
I'll tie her to the bed. Hey, babe, where the... Oh, what are you doing here?
Where are my roses?
Yes, that I thought they looked a little wilty, so I sent them down to the forest to be replaced with fresh ones.
Hi, Mr. Dunlap.
Hello, Francis.
Otis.
Whatever.
Hey, you're decent. Claire, I'm your biggest fan. You have your autograph?
Francis!
It's from my mother. She's really sick.
Of course, darling. What's her name?
Otis.
I see.
Thanks, Miss McFadden. You're the top.
Of course I am.
Now that that's done with, why don't you take Miss McFadden's bags into her room?
Oh, please don't. Those aren't my bags.
They're not?
No.
I'm sorry, Miss McFadden. We'll have them brought up right away, won't we?
Yes, sir.
And while you're down there, make sure to bring up Miss McFadden's new roses with you.
What new roses?
The ones I had you send down to the forest.
You didn't have me bring down any new roses. No, you didn't. I would remember.
Just do it!
Yes, Mr. Dunlap. Oh, Mr. Hedges at the front desk is looking for you. Apparently, there are a bunch of sailors on the fourth floor balconies into the pool.
They're starting already. Once again, Miss McFadden, I apologize for the misunderstandings. Things here are just a tiny, tiny bit hectic today.
Speaking of tiny, have you seen my secretary?
Yes, he was downstairs going over the music with the orchestra leader.
Ah, well, if you should see him again, ask him to come see me immediately.
I'd be delighted to.
Splendid. Get out. What an odd man. What is going on in this suite?
Murphy. Murphy.
What are you doing?
Miss McFadden, you frightened me.
I get that a lot.
I'm sorry to disturb you. I'm just here to drop these off.
Those are...
Red roses?
So I see. Are you familiar with Fairmont Hotel in San Francisco?
These aren't for you, I swear.
Then who are they for?
Your secretary.
I beg your pardon.
I guess you could just look at me and tell I'm in love with your secretary. I have been for years.
Well, as you can see, my secretary isn't here right now, and I feel a great need to have another martini.
Miss McFadden, if you could please see that your secretary gets these
Do I have a choice?
as a token of my
Never
affection.
mind. Get out. The world is changing much too quickly.
Oh, dude, you're awake. I just spoke with the orchestra leader downstairs. Everything is. Where are all the long stem white roses?
Good question.
And why are there red ones?
They're just delivered.
Someone sent you red roses?
They're not for me.
Then who?
You.
Me?
Hand delivered, no less.
Who?
Your bellhop.
I have a
So
bellhop?
it would seem.
I'm confused.
Apparently.
Miss McFadden.
Enough! I don't want to hear another word. I don't need to know the sordid details of your personal life. What I do need, however, are some aspirins. Go down to that little drugstore and pick me up a bottle.
You have a headache?
No, Mr. Boodles does. And find out what happened to my long stem white roses.
I have a bellhop?
Mr. Pippin, just the man I was looking for.
I'm very busy. I don't have time.
You're gonna want to make time.
What I'm going to want, Mr. Dunlap, is this suite to be filled with long stem white roses when I get back.
And what is there to go over? What's wrong with you? Nothing's wrong. I just think these sorts of things need to be checked. And double checked. And triple checked. And...
Don, what a lovely photograph. It's so, you.
Who are you?
I am Bernard S. Dunlap, General Manager of the Palm Beach Royale, at your service.
Again, with the roses. Would you be a dear and do something with these?
Of course.
Now that Mr. Dunwood, you're just the man I wanted to see. And when do I think about running the new song?
I'd be happy to set that up for you. Why don't we go downstairs right away?
Yes, that's a terrific idea. What's the rush?
Rush, there's no rush. I
I
just
just got here. I'm not about to go running downstairs and run my songs at this particular moment.
Yes, of course. It's just that,
Is anyone planning on answering the door?
yes, of course.
Here are your roses, Mr. Dunlap.
Why are these back?
Why are these back?
Because you told me.
To get rid of them once and for all. We don't want to be bothering Miss Sinclair with them again.
Hey, you're the Sinclair, I'm your biggest fan. Can I have your autograph? It's for my mother. She's very sick. Her name is Otis.
Is Otis
Francis, that'll be all. Why don't you always humor me? Pesky flower.
Darling, why don't you come with me? I don't think I'm gonna leave you alone with this man.
Oh, perfect. Just. What are you doing here?
Alright, where is she? Don't lie to me, I know she's in here.
Miss Del Rio?
What's going on?
I beg your pardon?
Look at you. You're sweating. Why are you so frantic?
Frantic? Who's frantic?
There's a story in this suite. I can smell it. There's an energy here. Sense of dread. It's fabulous.
Oh.
What has she done now? Has she thrown her the bellhop off a balcony?
Miss Dora Del Rio?
Of course, with all the sailors jumping off of balconies, it'd be hard to notice one more.
I'm calling security.
Go ahead, call. All I need is a few minutes to say hello.
If you open that door, something terrible will happen.
Like what?
I got rid of those pesky flowers for you.
Good. Now that you can say anything with yourself,
I was just leaving.
fabulous. And yet you're not moving.
Yes, it's just that,
Mrs. Blair,
Yes, my dear?
I've got another question about the schedule. I'm afraid I'm confused.
Not as confused as I am.
perfect. Just perfect. Suddenly, things don't seem so bad. Mr. Pivot, we have a problem.
Why are there pictures of Auntie Sinclair where I look?
That's because she's here.
Here.
Here in this
She's
suite.
in this suite.
As we speak.
And where's Mr. Patton?
Let me make this simple for you. Miss McFadden is behind this door. And Athena Sinclair is behind this door.
And what's behind door number 3? The press?
Actually, yes.
How come-
Listen, Pivot, what you're going to do is you're going to go in there and make sure Claudia McFadden does not come out under any circumstances.
Are you insane? If Claudia McFadden wants to come out of a room, you don't try to stop her.
There are no mice in the Palm Beach Royale.
I've got Pickles Athens right here.
He doesn't need them anymore. I gave him gin instead. Now he needs his walkies.
Of course he does.
And I'm gonna need another picture of martinis.
Yes, Mr. Patton.
Wait a minute. Where are my white roses?
Oh, they're here in the. They're out by the pool.
What?
I thought they needed a little fresh air, so I. Not to worry, I'll have them brought right back up.
And then you'll go away.
Consider me gone.
Pippin,
Yes, Mr. Patton.
walkies.
Yes, Mr. Patton. I can't do this. I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Yes, but first, help me with these bloody roses first.
Why was there an unconscious woman in the closet?
Mr. Pippin, we don't have the time to even begin to answer that question.
Where am I?
His name is
How did I end up back in the closet?
Lyle.
Miss Dora Del Rio, what a
His name is
pleasant
Lyle.
surprise.
I was throbbing. What did you do? Club me in the head with a bottle?
Don't be ridiculous.
Well, while you're doing that, I'll have a little chat with Claudia McFadden.
Miss Dora Del Rio, I can assure you, Claudia McFadden is not in this suite.
Aha!
You cannot go into that room.
Who's gonna stop me? And you're still here. What a surprise.
Your long stem white roses.
Splendid. Get out.
Mr. Patton, you needed something?
Yes, I'm still waiting on that new picture of martinis.
I'll bring one right in.
And ask for you.
I'm out the door.
If only.
Closet.
Closet.
How do I keep ending up back in this closet?
You got hit in the face with the door.
I'm what?
Twice.
Was it Claudia? Is she on one of her rampages?
No.
Yes. I mean, no.
Yes.
Well,
Is she or isn't she?
She is. She's out of control. She just ran out of this suite.
She did?
She did.
Where did she go?
Where did she go?
Down to the lobby.
Down to the lobby.
What's in the lobby?
What's in the lobby?
Athena Sinclair.
Athena Sinclair.
Oh! Oh!
Oh, well done.
It comes from years of experience.
Yes, well, give me the dog. I'll make sure it gets walked. You tend to hurt her martinis.
Eventually, she has to come out of there. I mean, she does have a benefit to perform in.
Yes, well, let me worry about that. You just keep her in there.
Why didn't I enlist? I could be in Europe right now, where it's safe.
Mr. Dunlap, we have all of this luggage that's supposed to go down to the lobby. That's supposed to come to this suite, but everybody keeps telling us to bring it back down to the lobby. Also, Mr. Hedges wanted me to tell you that the Oak cheerleader went on a bathroom break and never came back. And there's a fire in the lobby.
A what?
Apparently, some of Mrs. Osgood's babymen decided to set a fire in the lobby.
Oh, good.
Don't worry, it's not as bad as the one out by the pool.
And yet somehow none of that compares to the doom looming in this suite.
Mr. Dunlap,
What is it, Francis?
you threw me to a wall!
Yes, Francis, and for that I'm sorry, but please understand we have an emergency situation here. Both Claudia McFadden and Athena Sinclair think they have this suite.
And that is a bad thing?
No! World War II is a bad thing. This is much worse. Now then, first things first, I want this room devoid of all luggage, and the same goes for anything that might look like a white rose. And the same goes for any and all pictures of Athena Sinclair. Do this quickly and quietly, and no matter what, stay away from the bedrooms. Can someone please take this dog out for walkies? I'm going downstairs to deal with the Navy men and fires, and when I come back, I want all of this done. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Dunlap,
What is it now?
have you seen Murphy by any chance?
Who?
Miss McFadden's secretary.
I thought the name was Pitt.
It's Murphy.
It's Pitt.
It's Murphy.
I don't have the time for this. Now then, do you both understand what needs to be done?
You can count on us.
Otis, you take the dog and the luggage. I'll grab the photos and the roses. You got that?
I'll be right back.
Honestly, Murphy, what's wrong with you today? You would think you had Claudia McFadden hidden in the next. Why, hello there. You are just what the doctor ordered and in uniform, no less.
Hi, I was just.
Looking at my photos, I see.
Yeah, I was just.
Admiring them.
Yeah, I guess.
Don't you like those?
Oh my!
Darling, look what I found.
Miss Sinclair, don't you think we should go downstairs and run those songs before we continue later?
Oh, yes, I suppose we should. Oh, dear, those dreadful roses are back.
Not to worry, that's why I'm here. I'm taking it away.
Yes, well, we've tried that one before. It doesn't seem to work.
My, look at the time.
Oh, very well. Let's go. When I get back, this room will be emptied of all white roses, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Fabulous.
Wait, I forgot the song, Mrs. Grimm. Why don't you go out ahead and I'll meet you down there?
I'll wait for you in the elevator.
I won't be but 2 seconds. What was that about?
I thought you worked for Claudia McFadden.
Why?
Because when I brought you your flowers,
You brought me flowers?
red roses. I remember how much you liked them.
You used to bring me one before every show.
You'd wear it in your hair.
I remember.
His strange men. I don't necessarily mean this afternoon.
Oh, I am so sorry, Miss Sinclair. It's just, he does this thing where he tells me I'm pretty and then he smiles at me and,
Oh, darling. Don't stop now.
well, you choose me.
And as for you, young man, any kissing in this suite had best involve me!
Where's Mr. Boodle she wants? Mr. Boodle.
Who?
Where did you get those roses?
What?
Those roses in your hand. Where did you get them? Wait a second. Are you my bellhop?
What?
Give me that bouquet.
Get away from me.
It's mine. I want it back.
It's not yours.
Yes, it is. Give it to me.
Are you nuts?
Give it to me. Give it to me.
Thank you.
I'm gonna take the roses downstairs. You grab Athena's and Claire's photos and put them in the closet. If one of the doors open, you're not here.
Uh-huh.
I'll be right back.
Okay, now that that's done, what do I do with you? Oh, I know, who are you? I'm not here. I'm not here.
Have you seen Mr. Boodles?
Who?
What now?
Where's Mr. Boodles? She wants Mr. Boodles.
Who?
The dog?
I don't have him.
You don't have him, I gave him to you.
I had him for but just a moment before I gave him to,
Athena's and Claire's on her way up. She couldn't find the orchestra leader.
Of course she couldn't. No one can find him.
There's some commotion going down in the lobby. I couldn't tell what it was though.
Please don't tell me we have another fire.
I don't think so.
What about Mr. Boodles?
Quickly, man, what did you do with the dog?
The dog?
Yes.
I gave him notice.
I'm not here.
What did you do with Mr. Boodles?
I don't think I want to tell you.
What did you do with Mr. Boodles?
I kinda, sorta threw him off the balcony.
You kinda sorta.
Well, I was gonna put him out on the balcony, but then I heard Nick's fan, and I got scared and I tripped, and I'm not here.
He threw Mr. Boodles off the balcony. Could you imagine? Isn't that funny? He's gonna kill all of us. We're all gonna die because you fell off Mr. Boodles off there.
Every time I walk into the suite, there's more people in it.
Thea Sinclair, what a pleasant surprise.
For me to be in my own suite.
No, of course not. What I meant was, what's that in your arms?
Isn't he just precious? Recently, some animal threw up with one of the balconies and into the pool. They had just such an amount of the bottle. I decided I must have him. He was up in one of those lovely wool blankets.
Oh, of course.
I couldn't find your orchestra leader.
Let's write that down and see if we can't find him for you.
Oh, that's alright. I'm afraid if I go down now, I might bump into Claudia McFadden. That's the last thing I want to do. Darling!
Sweetie.
Angel!
What a surprise.
Isn't it though?
It's been a while.
Indeed it has. San Fran, I believe.
No, was it?
I still have the bruise.
Do you? How sweet. So, what on earth are you doing here?
Well, dear, I'm performing at the benefit
Oh,
tonight.
really?
Haven't you read your program?
I never read below my name. So what are you performing? Some exotic dance from the 1890s?
Well, dear, I'm singing.
How quaint. I had no idea you could sing.
Well, not everybody has your epically canyon-sized lungs.
You insinuating something, sweetie? I can never tell if you're too opaque.
Why, darling, if I was going to call you a golem, I'd say it to your
Are
face.
you calling me?
Yes,
I should have snapped in half in San Francisco when I had the chance.
I could have had you arrested for
I should have had you
Sometimes I
arrested for singing.
Aha!
Oh,
Don't play
dear.
for the fun.
The press? This is the like you come barging into my suite with the press and start pulling me in.
What do you mean your sweet?
What do you see now? It's mine. Mr. Boodles.
Mr. What?
What are you doing with my dog?
What do you mean your dog?
Don't you dare. That dog is mine.
Not anymore, it's gone.
Not me. How much? Fucking dog. All right. I've had it. Enough is enough. Everybody out.
What?
Everybody out. We're going to settle this once and for all.
Yes, let's settle this once and for all.
Everybody!
Miss McFadden! Miss Sinclair, please! We just had this room refurbished!
Oh, Peg, this was your best yet.
No, it was all you. You were brilliant. I adore you madly. We haven't had this much fun since San Francisco.
Oh, sweetie, I don't think we've had this much fun since the Roxy. How on earth did you manage to get to the suite?
I just walked
What? Who was she?
Some dreadful gossip columnist from one of those local newspapers. She's vile.
Why was she all wet?
I hit a couple of sailors and throw her into the pool.
You didn't!
But there's just one thing.
What's that?
I do so miss performing with you on stage.
Oh, Ted, me too. But just think, one day this terrible war will be all over. We'll be able to reconcile.
Oh, with a show that will
Just the two of us.
reunite
In all our glory.
the Paramount of New York.
Better yet, the Roxy.
Just one night.
Standing room only.
Dim the light,
Cue the band.
and watch the house go wild.
Miss Sinclair, Miss McFadden, is anyone still alive?
I guess we should let them in.
I guess.
It occurs to me when we've seen each other this time around.
Of course not, Pet. You know that keep us as far away from each other as possible.
Get me away from this
A
lunatic!
lunatic! A lunatic who I'll show you is a lunatic!
Ladies, please!
She's a mad woman, a giant Christ! Where's the reporter?
We've had her removed from the premises.
Have we found the orchestrator yet?
I'm thrilled to say we have.
Why don't you have this conversation in your own suite?
I thought I was.
Miss Sinclair, we have another suite on the other side of the hotel, the Admiral Suite, just as nice as this one. Please let us put you in it.
Fine. As long as it's as far from her as possible.
Perhaps in another state.
Come, Murphy, darling.
Just a second, Miss Sinclair. Now I'm in.
I'll be right up to make sure all is well.
Mr. Dunkirk, you've been an angel.
If I never see you again, it'll be too soon.
Promises, promises. Now then, does this Admiral Suite actually come with an Admiral?
We'll see what we can do, though.
Fabulous.
Pippin, I think Mr. Pippin seems a little tense. Why don't you take him out for another walkies?
Yes, no, Miss McFadden.
I beg your pardon?
I should think you would. I've been working for you for 12 years now. 12 years. 12 years of dressing you and feeding you and taking this little rat of a dog out for walking. 12 years of making your own toast rations and martinis. And the only good thing that happened was somebody got me flowers. And even those just got carried out the door. So yes, you should beg my pardon because I put up with an awful lot and the least I deserve is the occasional please or thank you.
Feel good to get that off of your chest? Good, because if you ever speak to me like that again, I'll be throwing you off of a balcony. Now is that understood?
Yes, Mr. McFadden.
Well, don't just stand there. Walkies. Oh, and Pippin, thank you.
Yes, Mr. McFadden.
Miss McFadden, I certainly hope that none of today's mishaps have in any way impugned your opinion of the Palm Beach Royale.
On the contrary, Mr. Dunlap, I believe you've all done a splendid